Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This is episode 66. My name is Geoff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Panton, Gavin Free, Nick Schwartz, Eric Badeur. Hello, boys.
Hello.
All right, couple orders of business. One, I have two questions that are very important that I ask you guys this week that keep getting pushed. Also, we have about 7 draft ideas we need to go over and make sure we're all on the same page about so we can schedule those. And we should probably mention that the Gurpler launch happened.
Yes.
And it was, I think we can say, a success.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was 10,000 in 12 hours. Is that right?
Yeah. Which means people had essentially a waking day to log in at their leisure and get a Gurpler or two.
What if next time, 11,000?
What if next time, 9,000?
Why?
No, too low.
Oh, I'm just kind of giving 6 of one, half dozen the other. I'm kind of going just like the other way to see.
All right, I'll meet you guys in the middle at 10K.
All
Moving
right.
on.
Hey, I think that settles it.
No, I think we learned a lot, though. We're definitely going to increase the Kuzler output when we make more of those. We need to increase the combo patch deal when we do that. We definitely need more patch shirts. There's a lot of we got a lot of really good, interesting information from the sale, and I think we are getting really close to being dialed in on the amount of Gurplers. People have asked in the comments if we were going to be re-releasing this Gurpler. Like most Gurplers, no plans to do that. We already began work on a new Gurpler that should be out later in the year, and it'll be different. It'll be new and a different idea.
Most of all, from the merch drop, thank you so much to everybody who showed up and supported us.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Continue to be blown away by your support. Just happy that we also didn't frustrate you and annoy you by selling out too fast this time.
Especially everyone who made it for the stream, for the drop.
Yeah,
Big
that was
drop.
really cool.
2v2 Mario Party, I love. That's what a fun, different way to play that game. I love watching that.
As a member of the only undefeated 2v2 Mario team, I would tend to agree with you.
Good old Team G.
Team G.
Classic Team G, baby.
Oh, Christ. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about this week? Any orders of business?
Well, I think we need to get to your questions. You said that they keep getting pushed.
Okay.
So let's go
All
right
right.
into your questions.
And hopefully these will inspire a little bit of conversation. The first question I have, I thought about this the other couple weeks ago. What is your favorite color to drink? And it can't be clear because of Gavin.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to think here. Immediately what comes to mind is orange.
Okay.
I enjoy orange drinks generally. What about, though, because I like apple drinks quite a bit. I'm trying to weigh if I like orange more than apple drinks. You ever get surprised by a drink?
Oh, all the time.
I feel like most drinks that look like piss are actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like pineapple looks like piss, but it tastes delicious.
Yeah, and like apple juice often looks pretty pissy.
What color would you say coffee is? Are we calling it brown?
Brown.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my answer.
I would say coffee, tea, and sodas all fall in the brown category.
Well, yeah, you get Coke, you get root beer.
Yeah.
I think if I can't pick clear, I'm going to say white.
What's
What-
white?
What's
Milk?
white? Milk?
No, maybe like an electrolyte drink of some sort.
Oh, like a white
Oh.
Gatorade. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like a glacier ice or something.
You get glacier ice and milk.
Those are your two
What a
choices.
1-2.
I only use milk. I never just go for a glass of milk, you know.
Sure. I think
I'm
it's
surprised.
fair.
I figure I expected. I mean, I kind of had an idea that Gavin would immediately try to say clear and Eric would say brown. But I'm surprised red didn't come up. That seems to be like the go-to for most people. I've been polling people in my life, and
Really?
almost everybody has said red. Yeah.
Red can swing in a lot of different ways. You're either getting cherry or like a strawberry, and there's a lot of variation in fake cherry.
Cherry's good, strawberry's good, watermelon's good, fruit punch is just a combination of those and is good. I definitely don't ever pick up red and go like, ugh.
What about blue raz?
Oh, blue
Well-
is best. Blue.
I haven't gone yet, but my answer is blue.
Yeah,
I
mine
think-
too.
I think blue is my favorite color to drink.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of blue drinks that immediately come to mind to me.
There's like 3 different blue Gatorades and
Yeah.
Powerades that I
Yeah.
absolutely
Sure.
love.
Okay.
There's blue Raz.
Is there
There's,
any
Do high voltage?
there you go.
Is there any fruit that produces a naturally blue juice?
Oh.
Because blue might be the most unnatural liquid color to drink. I mean, even though everything's dye anyway, it's just like, what's blue?
I feel like we talked about this. Have we talked about this on like a previous episode of like what's like the most unnatural food color? And I feel like blue is like the thing we landed on like a long time ago. What color would
Blueberries
blueberry
are
make?
like they're like purple.
Purple.
I feel like
Yeah. Like a dark purple.
Yeah, I don't
kiwi
think so.
is like murky white.
Oh.
Oh.
Really?
I think so. That's what, and at least in my head.
You said kiwi?
Yeah, kiwi.
How would kiwi not be green?
Is it green? I feel like it's a very light green if it is green. It's not like a bright green.
It's a very bright green.
Isn't kiwi like the brightest green?
Kiwi's like
Really?
What are you?
No. The juice. If you squeeze the juice of a kiwi, I don't think it's bright green.
Well, we should find out.
Well, now we've got to start juicing shit and see if it matches.
We gotta juice a fucking kiwi now.
I don't know.
You're telling me that's gonna make white juice?
I still don't understand. I just
Oh,
is
Yeah,
that
I mean that's green. As
Yeah.
I said, that's how I pictured it in my mind, which is not. I'm not saying that was factual. That's just how I envisioned it.
yeah.
It's greener
Yeah.
than it looks in my head.
Do you eat the hair on a kiwi?
I have. I prefer not to, but I have
I do
tried
not.
it.
I do not.
I thought I wouldn't like it, but it turns out it makes almost no impact on the taste.
You're crazy.
Do you think you might like eating other hair? You just haven't realized it yet?
I would say of all the hair that I eat, kiwi hair is probably the best.
It adds a huge difference to taste, in my opinion.
Really?
I'm surprised.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it's completely different. It's like you put a rug on your food.
So we got we officially got Eric down for brown. Gavin is white. That figures. Andrew likes yellow or orange. It sounds like, and Nick and I are both blue boys.
Yeah, blue.
All right.
Blue's pretty good.
Interesting.
Blue's
Interesting.
good.
I feel like I could be persuaded in a lot of different ways.
Plus Pepsi blue. Remember that? That was
Yeah,
a thing.
Pepsi Blue. Purple, limited but good.
I was trying to think the other day of, you know, like how Andrew, you've never had an egg and some
Yeah.
other basic foods and stuff. I was trying to think of the most basic food that I've never had.
Big blue.
Oh, Big Blue. Is that the same company as Big Red?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like Big Blue way more than Big Red, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's better.
What is the most basic food you haven't had, Gavin?
I think the food that I've passed by the most without eating is Spam.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've never gone for Spam. I don't even really know what it is. I assume it's just like pig offal.
It's processed meat. Didn't
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a conversation recently, Gav, about doing a new show where what was it called? What did we call it? I think it was you that I talked to, or where we talked about doing this very thing.
I think it was me, and it was like first timers or something like that.
First Timers Club or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it was something.
And
like
it was
that.
like we correct mistakes in our lives that like Gavin having never tried Spam, Andrew never having an egg, me never
Interesting.
trying, I don't know, whatever, some
Milk.
white shit I've never had. And it's like we just like with all the things that we should have done that we've never done, we create a list, and it's like a bucket list of things that we should have done at this point in our life that we haven't.
So it's like a bucket
good
list of cherry pops.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. A bucket list of cherry pops. Yeah,
Horrific.
horrific way to put it.
This is we had a talk last episode about things that I prefer when free, or that I think are only good when free. I compiled a little bit of a list that we could go over. A lot of food on that list, surprisingly. This is what I have so far. Things I only like when free. Melon, sausage links, mints, suckers, toothbrushes, spinach, raspberry, anything behind a ticket counter, samples, Mark Wahlberg movies, getting feet measured, potato skins.
Wait.
Things I only like when free.
Who's ever paid to get their feet measured?
That's a good point. That's fair. It's just the thing I would never pay for, I guess, was the thing I thought of.
I like healthcare.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Healthcare is a good one.
That is a good one.
They're
But
really
that's good just generally. Healthcare is great. Healthcare and necessity. These are things that I only enjoy when free, or that I would only opt for if free.
What do you mean sausage links?
Like sausage links.
So you would never buy a toothbrush.
I wouldn't be excited about buying a toothbrush, but if I get given one for free, I'm happy about it. But I'm never excited about getting one.
Not even an electric one? Oh, a sausage link is just a sausage.
Yeah,
sausage link.
Sausage
instead of a patty or a crumble.
big fan of the patty.
He's laughing. He's right.
I'm a big fan of patty too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the default sausage, though, that picture. That's sausage.
That's
Yeah,
one of the
sausage.
ways that a person can eat sausage. Yeah.
Like, I would say that it's sausage there, and then the sausage patties as like the side thing, the separate
well,
thing.
I-
I don't think.
I think what
links
you're learning is
redundant.
that you just don't know what a sausage link is. It's an unfamiliar term to you.
Yeah.
That's like calling it a melon fruit. Like, we know it's a fruit.
No, but it's a link.
That's the link. Yeah.
It's unlinked.
It's not.
Oh, do you think you could make a sausage chain?
So do you think
Yes.
chain, the links in a chain when they're unlinked stop being links?
Well, link in a chain is closed off, isn't it?
Yeah, but these were too and connected at some point. They've been cut apart.
Yeah.
I don't think Gavin understands sausage at all.
Sausage is the shape. It's sausage. Like, if you a sausage dog
There's
isn't
sausage links.
okay.
Sausage is the ingredient. The link is the method it's being delivered to you by. Link or patty or crumble.
Exactly.
Hell, if anything, crumble I think would be the most pure sausage. Just the inside stuff.
I just think if something's like a sausage or sausagey, it's that exact shape.
I think that could apply to anything. It's what your preference is.
So when you called me many times in the past a silly sausage, that's what you were referring to, me in link form?
Yeah, I mean, you could. Well, yeah, I think so. That's what I was envisioning.
What's strange about this conversation is Gavin is articulating it in a way that someone is wrong when all he's doing is stating his perception of this thing.
Absolutely. Oh, sausage patty.
Oh, there's some good patties.
So that would you say that's more the base sausage than the link?
No.
No,
Okay.
I think the link is the most common, but it's just called a sausage.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
a sausage link is the most common distribution method for sausage, I would say.
Yeah.
By far.
Those are my
Fair
list.
play.
Potato skins, best tasting item, way too expensive on menus.
What do you mean by
absurd.
samples?
Like if you go into a grocery store and they're handing out samples, I'm always going to like the thing on sample, but I will never enjoy it as much as I do in that context. If I buy the product and take it home, it will not be as good.
Interesting. All right.
Huh. I thought of another question.
Okay.
I have 3 questions. I only asked you guys one. Next question. Do you guys think, this isn't the one I just thought of. This was I had already thought of this one.
Okay.
Do you guys think that anyone's ever, I was buying bread the other day, right? I was looking at a
Mhm.
loaf of Wonder Bread. I was just thinking about how much, is there like a standard amount of slices of bread in a loaf? And I was like, well, I could count and then see if it's the same as like the butter. And I was like, this is stupid. I'm not going to do this. But I was just thinking about like a loaf of bread's a lot of bread, you know, just like a regular ass loaf of white bread. And that got me thinking, do you think anybody has ever made one sandwich out of an entire loaf of bread?
Oh, God.
Ooh, like if you had an uncut loaf and then carved it and put something in between?
No. Cut and sliced, but it's like, think of like a club sandwich with 80 floors.
Oh.
Like you just keep layering with, you use each slice of bread, but you have to use an entire loaf to make one sandwich.
I just think 3 is the limit of my jaw.
I believe this is how the director of the raid pitched it to studios. He had an 8-layered sandwich. It was like, imagine bad guys on each one of these floors.
I just can't help but thinking a vertical loaf of bread with just a bunch of lettuce and tomatoes and sandwich meat sticking out of it that looks like, you know, a tower would be a striking visual image on a
So
plate.
you're talking like Scooby-Doo style sandwich. Where
Yeah,
it's going big
Scooby-Doo
style.
sandwich, like a real Scooby-Doo sandwich.
I want, if I'm going to make a sandwich out of my bread, I'm cutting that bitch sideways. I want long slices on my loaf of bread. Cut my bread sideways, lengthwise, so we get long
Yeah.
slices. Then I'm stacking it up that way.
Can we do it both ways? Can we try both? Can we get pre-sliced loaf of bread and then an unsliced?
Yeah,
that
I
we
want to
can
see.
slice?
I want to see if I make the bread tower that Jeff's talking about. I want to see if we can. That was what I was first envisioning. I think if we did do the tower with all the slices, we would have to employ one of our sandwich flattening techniques to get it
yeah.
down to the size that
Yeah.
would fit in a mouth.
Maybe we could use the guillotine.
I like that a lot.
All right. So let's somebody add a note.
I'm doing it right now. Put it in the idea bank right now.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
While you're putting that in there, let me posit this question to you, Gavin. You get $175,000 for 1 year, tax free.
Okay.
Actually, you get whatever it is plus after taxes. So you get that's your net, right? I don't know what the gross was. Whatever the gross, you get the gross of whatever it takes for you to get the net of 175,000. So it's above board. You've paid taxes on it. That's your cut, right?
Okay.
So it's somewhere in the 250 range probably. But for 1 year, when you want to eat a food, you have to eat all of that food, but you can only eat one of that food. So if you wanted a blueberry, you're allowed to have one blueberry in a 24-hour period. But if you wanted a pizza, you have to eat an entire pizza. If you wanted a watermelon, you have to eat the entire watermelon because that is one unit. But if you wanted Dorito, you could only eat one Dorito.
Okay, so if I can hold it, if I can pinch it between two fingers and it just dangles, I can eat that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can eat anything as long as you eat exactly one of that thing.
Huh.
So you'd have to be really careful about your cravings because the first thing I thought of was I'll fucking eat fruit all day long. I'll eat one orange, one apple, one water. Whoa. One watermelon would take me some time. One fucking cantaloupe would take me some time. You know?
Yeah.
One porterhouse steak, that's going to fuck you up. But,
So cereal would suck.
Yeah, I think I actually, it's interesting you say that. I got stuck on cereal because in my head, it was would it be one Cheerio or did you have to eat the entire box of Cheerios?
No, I think it would be one Cheerio with a whole milk, with a whole carton.
Yeah, you'd have to use all of the milk in the container. You can only put one cornflake.
Do you think if it's one Dorito, then it has to be one Cheerio?
Yeah, that makes sense, right? So you just have to be you'd be all right, I want some bacon. I'll have one slice of bacon. I'll have one sausage link.
I think I would be buying a lot of I'd be going to a lot of shitty hotels that don't have a proper breakfast, but they have that dog shit little bar with the little packets of peanut butter that are tiny, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd be taking one bread, folding it over, using a little peanut butter. I'd just be getting tiny versions of everything.
You could do that because otherwise, if you wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you would have 2 pieces of bread and an entire canister of peanut butter and an entire canister of jelly.
I wonder if they do a little goober.
They probably do. Yeah. You'd have to get you could only buy food at truck stops.
Interesting.
I would do this. Although pasta would be annoying too. I like pasta.
Yeah, right? Pasta would be,
spaghetti.
You'd have one spaghetti.
Gotta make that an udon. Gotta get the most out of it you can.
If you wanted to put tomato on your burger, you'd put an entire tomato on your burger.
Well, what if we had a draft of one foods? A food that you only ever eat one of it. A hot dog is one bun, it's one dog. I guess you're having a little bit of ketchup.
Some people are.
I want to have a draft. See, I want the other way where we would have to draft the food that you wouldn't want to have to eat one of, but it would be for other people. So like what you just said about cereal and milk, because it would be one cereal and a whole a whole milk. that would be a number one on the draft for me. I think that would be fantastic. Drafting the worst one food.
Yeah, I think sources are out.
If you bought a bag of rice, how long would it take you to finish the bag?
Oh my God. It would be insane.
How many rices are in a...
Yeah. Is it
a lot of
years
rices.
worth?
Yeah, I would think so.
Uncle Ben's not called that anymore, right?
Might be a decade worth.
I don't even know how you would cook a rice.
A rice?
The same way you would cook all the rice. Just put it... It's just the same.
2 to 1 rice to water. So you get half of a grain of rice of water.
I think you could get a little egg cup. An induction egg cup.
There's no way. What?
you get up and say, "Oh, my rice cooker's done. I'll be back in a moment." It's just one singular rice.
We should have a 1 blade of rice cook-off. Can you write that down? 1 grain of rice cook-off.
Yep.
So you can cook 1 grain of rice.
Who decided that rice cookers have the ugliest "I'm done" sound?
I can't say I've listened to a variety to.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They're always just
No. Mine doesn't make a sound. It just kicks off.
Yeah, mine just made a ding.
Oh.
I used it last night.
I've just been having bad rice cooker luck.
What about a draft that's the opposite of this, where instead of like a one food or one worst food draft, it's the foods that you can eat the most of. So it's like blueberries, Doritos, like things that when you eat peanuts, you just eat like a handful, a ton of.
I think that's
like
fun.
Couscous.
Couscous be a great
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I love, couscous is a thing I never think of, but I really enjoy.
I do too.
Good.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I really like couscous. But
Lentils is that way for me as
Yeah.
well. I really like lentils, but I never think about them.
Well, I think that like couscous is small enough you could eat it through your nose.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a foods that Gavin can eat through his nose draft?
no, the pool is too big.
Imagine. I asked for that.
You
Full
said
of
that
all
you have a
food.
big nose.
Imagine if your mouth was like cemented shut for a week because of medical reasons or whatever. You would still be able to eat through your nose. If it was small enough.
I had my jaw wired shut for 6 weeks when I was 17 after my jaw surgery, and at no point did they think to put the food through my nose. I wish I had.
But imagine
Oh,
if you
man.
just done a line of couscous and then you get it, suck it back and it's in your mouth and you can just swallow it like normal.
Don't you hate when you get texts for somebody to like do dinner plans and you can't because your mouth has been cemented shut for a week
Well, because
due to medical reasons?
Yeah.
It's the worst. Always happens to me.
Yeah. Geoff, you're talking about like new draft ideas, but I feel like we have so many that we're already sitting on.
I know these all just popped up all at once. Okay, should we go through the list of draft ideas that we had and video supplemental ideas that we had on the boat the other Sunday?
this a
yes, and
sausage talk?
I do want to preference. I want to preface some of this that some of these are ideas that we all said yeah, and then some of these are ideas that maybe just one person was really excited about, but they're on the list. So
Should we do a speed run of these? Because I haven't heard these and I could go thumbs up, thumbs down.
Should we do a speed run, or Gavin just said the ST word? Should we do? Is this a sausage shot, Gavin? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it sounds like it.
oh wow, you guys want to get into a sausage talk then? On a day very soon to talk about these drafts?
It's been a while. And
Okay.
we're post GURP, aren't we?
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we are post GURP, so maybe
Okay.
we should hold off on these. All right, audience, enjoy the ideas we just gave you, but hold on. The other 7 or 8 will be coming in a different format
How?
at some point in the undefined future.
When you're starting a business, it's insanely stressful. It feels like you're spinning 16 plates at once, and as you proceed, they only multiply. That's why I'm so thankful for an incredible service like Shopify. Shopify, in my opinion, is the best at what it does, and knowing that we have all the support and tools it provides is the best feeling. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses worldwide and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. It ranges from giants like Mattel or Gymshark to brands just getting started. So no matter where you are in the evolution of your business, you are covered. With Shopify, you have access to their design studio, providing you with hundreds of ready-to-use templates to build your online store. Shopify is loaded with helpful AI tools, allowing you to accelerate the process of things like product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your project photography. Shopify allows you to easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are. It's like you have a full marketing team behind you. And on top of all of that, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. As a business owner who uses Shopify, I don't want to imagine having to navigate those things without it. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. What I love about Shopify is no matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business to the next level. Or even if you're happy with the level you're at, it's just a relief as a business owner to know you're in great hands. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/face. Go to shopify.com/face, shopify.com/face.
How many of your? I was talking to Meg and she doesn't have the same thing. How many of your turds are emotional? Would you say in a given month?
What the fuck?
Now, do you mean the act or emotional in the sense that there's a squirrel massacre going on above me when using the bathroom? Because I feel like you might have a unique perspective.
The squirrels are out.
Squirrels are out? Good.
Well, they're either trapped in or trapped out.
Now, do you
Okay.
think it was the snake? Do you think there's just one very fat, happy snake in your ceiling?
I don't think so.
I think they probably just sealed the hole shut like a mouth for medical reasons.
Pumped it full of gas.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'll just walk into the living room and like my eyes are watering and I've got like a runny nose and Meg will be like, oh my God, what's happened? And I've just had a bit of an emotional one.
I don't think I've ever had that. What you're describing.
Like this shit makes you tear up.
Yeah, there's no actual emotion. It just like my face starts to leak.
No, zero.
You've never
I've
had
never
that?
experienced that. No.
No.
Really?
I mean,
No.
shitting is a constant part of my life and an often difficult part of my life and a very, very frequently painful part of my life. And even then, I don't think I've ever gotten emotional about a shit.
God, what's wrong with me then? I would say like maybe one a month I get a bit sniffly from it.
You get sniffly from it? That's odd, I feel like.
Do you think you had some sort of attachment to the dinner you ate the night before and you're sad to see
No.
it go?
Now, this guy, he wants to eat flavorless protein cubes. I don't think there's an emotion with the food.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I didn't say flavorless, did I?
I just feel like you would opt for flavorless.
I think when you're dealing with protein cubes, flavorless is assumed.
That is true. If it's flavored, then why are you not just eating that thing? I feel like the whole point of the cube is that it is zero joy. It is just the nutrients.
The cube is that it's nice and quick. Like you could I could have lunch as quickly as it takes me to like pick up my keys before going out the door.
Yeah, yeah. You live your life. You live your fast food life. Whole other level of fast food.
When you go out the door, do you take physical keys with you?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
I figured. I just assumed you'd have like you'd open your front door with your phone or wave your hand or something technological.
Gavin strikes me as an eyeball scan guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a retinal scan to open your front door.
That'd be
Absolutely
pretty cool, but then I feel like people would be after my eyes.
I think, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I guess I feel like if they're that determined, there's other issues.
Yeah, it's like, please take my keys, not my eyes. Yeah, fair enough.
I have a content idea I want to run by you guys. I'm very excited about.
A condiment idea?
Content?
Oh, content.
I thought he said
Content
continent. I thought he was going to make
Continent?
an eighth
Yeah, we
continent.
got a continent idea. Got to name them all. My content idea is because we just got the guillotine we showed from Jackass 4, our big prop, the most recent prop we got. That was somehow less expensive to acquire than any of the other props that we've bought by like times 3.
Yeah, that was a bargain.
I think including the other prop we got in that auction, which we haven't talked
Yes.
about because we forgot that we have it just in a box, but we have all of Aaron McGarrity's cups that he wore
Yes.
when he got hit in the dick various different ways.
I think we have like 3 of them. We have the slap shot one for sure. And I think we
got
have his
5.
hockey jersey.
Yeah, there's a
From when
bunch.
he was doing the hockey one. But we have the guillotine. And I want to put my money where my nose is. I was thinking about this. I think we should all create models of our nose and then stress test them by dropping things using the guillotine on them.
I mean, I've been trying to get you to scan your head for a year, probably.
That's a more ambitious thing. That is more than nose.
Yeah, but it makes sense for the nose to be on the head, surely.
So you want everybody's full heads?
Yeah. And then we got like just like a bag of heads. I think that's
I
great.
mean, I think that's a funny idea. It's just tougher to get head models.
Gav, do you have a line on a bag of heads you can get us?
I could just print everyone's head.
Okay.
Okay. I love this idea. Does that work for you, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, we could do it. I'll have to figure out measurements for it. But
Didn't he give you
Measurements
a phone and an app to scan
Yeah.
like 100 times?
he did give me an app thing, but when you have a beard and like the type, like my hair, like the beard is mainly the issue.
Yeah, but I can deal with your beard. I'll just shave it down in my software.
You can shave me via your software?
Yeah, I'll like CAD away your beard a little bit.
See, but then I would feel like you're fucking with my setup. I feel like if my nose gave way, it would be because you manipulated the facial structure.
Well, does there exist a bald cap for chins?
I don't know.
Because I feel like Uniform could get on that, definitely.
A bald cap for chins?
Yeah, like a chin cap. I like this.
Put it up there with the tongue gloves.
I did something recently where I had to scan my face into a thing, and it was an absolute...
Do you mean the thing Gavin's been asking you to do for like a year?
You've done it already for someone else?
I did a different face scan.
He did. You know what he did. You know what he did.
I did a different face scan, and it was the worst experience I've had in a long time, just because I tried to use the balaclava of my face for the cam, but it doesn't fit my face. It's too small. And so it was gripping my face. So I did it once and I took it off and I was like, finally, done. Didn't work. So I thought, shit, okay, I guess I'll just leave it on until it works. I spent 45 minutes with it squishing my face, telling me that you need to do it again. It didn't work without any other instruction. And I eventually had to give up on it. But it was just grueling. I was so mad at the world and my own face. My own face was preventing me from scanning my face.
The world will be able to see the results of your actual scan pretty soon on the gameplay channel.
It's true.
I love this idea of using the guillotine in everyday for other things, right? Like finding multiple uses for it. Like I think it should be how we cut sandwiches or bread or anything that needs to be sliced going forward. I was thinking we could even set it up with some tubes of paint where we could put a canvas in front of it and then drop the skateboard at different heights onto like tubes of paint and see if we can make paintings.
That's fun.
Yeah.
My initial idea was to model my nose and then, Gavin, you print it and then we like glue it to the Dillbot and drop the Dillbot from it to just do a nose test that way.
So you would just drive the Dillbot onto its nose from a height?
I think, yeah. And I think the nose, I might be able to still work around it. I'm not sure where the camera is in relation to the device. Obviously don't want a nose to block the center of the camera, but I think there's a way to make it work.
Yeah, I think just below the little black bit would work.
Yeah.
Below the eye bit.
I just really like the idea of testing the nose with the guillotine. I think it's the perfect device to truly determine who has the most unbreakable nose.
So should we print it in a material that will break and see who breaks the most, or do we want them to be as sturdy as possible?
That's another great question. It all has to be the same material.
Yeah, I don't think it matters as long as they're all identically strong.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
I think it's a great idea to print the whole head as well, because we could just leave the heads down by the guillotine.
It's a great idea.
So it just looks like a bunch of people got beheaded.
Yeah.
I like it. We got to figure out a bald cap for a chin cap.
Or just do it with the beard.
Okay, I will. I'll give it a go.
Does anyone have a tattoo on the inside of their lip?
Tons of people.
No, I mean on this podcast.
No.
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 Do you want to get one?
I'm not an enslaved vampire.
You don't want to get a FTW? That was always the big one. Fuck the world.
Oh,
I'm like too scared to get a proper one, but I feel like I'd definitely get one on the inside of my lip.
I bet it hurts like a motherfucker to do that.
I would get I'd get Hi Stanley written upside down.
Why?
Just the name of my dentist. So whenever he's rummaging around in there, he'd be like, "Oh, hello."
I don't think he's gonna notice.
You don't?
He would definitely notice. That would be funny if you did that and then your dentist retired and then you had to spend the rest of your life
That's
trying to find
exactly
another
what I
dentist
was
named
thinking as well.
Stanley.
Oh, that would suck. Especially, yeah, like if I couldn't find another Stanley and a different person saw Hi Stanley, that would suck.
I was thinking about this with my wife the other day. I was thinking, God, I'm never going to get divorced again. I'm going to be with Emily for the rest of my life. Guarantee you. I'll move heaven and earth to stay married to this woman. However, if for whatever reason we did end up divorced or apart, I think I would only date women named Emily going forward, so then I would never have to worry about calling somebody the wrong name or screwing up writing a card, or you know what I mean? Like, just limit the dating pool down to that name, and then you're safe.
It is awkward. I'm sorry, I named you after my dead wife. Sorry about that. I was thinking about the woman I loved who died.
You've killed Emily in this scenario. In my scenario, she's not dead, but yeah.
No, I think that's the most emotional mistake-wise.
Yeah, but you're the one that said someone was going to get divorced this year, so you would think that you're just hoping for the divorce.
Yeah.
Well,
instead of the death.
I wasn't hoping for it. It was just a statistical probability.
Do you have to get divorced from someone who died, or is it just automatic?
That doesn't count, actually. If one of our spouses or one of us die this year, that does not count as a divorce for Andrew.
Yeah, take that, Andrew.
I got to call somebody. 1 second.
You got to call them off?
Yeah, I got to call it off.
Andrew, when did the, my uploading score, when does that end? That's in August, right? This month.
Well, it was it was originally August, and then you went on vacation for like a month, and then we joked about, if you were gone again, like, I guess we should push it back because you were gone for a month, and then you were gone for another like 3 weeks after that.
What are you talking about? When was I gone for a month or 3 weeks?
Last month, and then the month before that.
The 7 weeks you were gone, Gavin.
Yeah, dude, come on.
But I did like 8 recordings. That's like saying you've been gone for 5 years. What are you talking about?
I'm saying we did a lot of recordings at a time to cover your absence. But there were recordings that would have occurred that you were not part of.
The days that I was on a plane, I was around for the rest of it.
That is true. We both did film recordings on our vacations with you guys.
Here's the thing. You both recorded things. Geoff, you were in someone else's setup, so it's not like I'm going to randomly ask you. It was very nice that you're able to, but it wasn't like you could drop in or drop out whenever you want to. Gavin, you're on vacation. You're away. So even though you are available,
vacation. What are you talking about?
You're back home. I don't know what you're doing. You don't say what you're doing. You say I'm out. Out could be I'm with the family in Spain. Out could be I'm doing a job. I don't know. I have no idea.
And then when you are at the thing, you just send us a picture of you holding a laptop toward the sky because there's no internet.
I did have to stand in a field to upload the that video. That was true.
Well, now I don't want to defend Gavin for being out so much because personally, very difficult. But there is a difference in the calendar. If you look at last month's calendar, which Gavin doesn't have access to for some reason, it is listed as Gavin out, and then listed as Gavin out, which is
insane. Which is insane thing.
He's unavailable. So Gavin is out, but still sort of available for some stuff.
But he changed one of his out days.
And that is true. And then out changed. Yeah.
But that didn't matter because Nick was out.
Yeah, Nick was out, and then Nick's also out tomorrow, but I don't think Gavin's out.
I think you just need to give us out days, Gavin. Just don't give us out days.
Why?
Or only give us out days. Sorry, I said that right.
Yeah, I feel like all of Nick's out days are out days.
Yes.
I agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I schlepped like recording setup and an Xbox across the world, and
I
would say it was only out. But yeah, shall I only give you out days?
I think only out days, because then if I look and I go, Gavin's technically available, I'll ask you to do things.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go the other way and say, don't fucking do that, because this is going to be an issue when we go, okay, let's meet at 11, and you go, well, that's not going to work for me, because the time is so different here. I need to know when when we have to make adjustments for calendar.
Can we phrase it differently?
Recording. I think out and out totally makes sense. That's how I feel.
I mean, I was still on the lay stuff. I did a Tony Hawk stream at like 11 p.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's great. And so it's good to know that stuff is happening. So that way we don't have to rely on you for that stuff and we can work around it.
But
I understand what Andrew's saying. From a producer standpoint, please don't do that to me.
Okay. But if we're going on Andrew rules, based on what Andrew just said, in the last 2 months, I was out for 4 days. Okay, continue.
Continue with what?
With have I made it to the end of the frickin' I've uploaded everything I needed to.
You extended it to September, but
it was only 4 days. Just
calm down.
Okay.
You're getting really mad. You're heated. when really what I have in my notes is to say, Gavin, thank you. You've done a really good job of uploading. It's in my notes.
Oh, thanks.
You've done great.
He's on your side.
You're on my side.
You have made a significant improvement in availability for that stuff, or like making sure it's there, not availability, but like that it's in its folder. You've done great. I literally have it in my notes. Give Gavin credit. He has shifted and made a change. I'm no longer constantly asking him to upload things.
Wait, that's what your note was? And then we went through all of that to get to your note?
Yeah, because that's the way he wanted it to go.
Yeah, Gavin shouldn't be so combative every time someone's trying to compliment him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just think it's wild that he said I was on vacation for 2 months.
Well, I don't know. You were out of the country for 2 months.
He didn't say 2 months. He said 7 weeks.
Okay, I apologize. I was thinking maybe for the next yearly counter experiment, do we know the average on burgers?
Demolish burgers.
Because I think we would have wildly different numbers. I think
average.
Andrew's going to be the one to beat.
We're looking at that's Google AI. I don't trust that.
150 burgers a year.
Don't read the Google AI and then just say it. That's not what we're doing. We got to find we got to find a source.
Well, I'm reading allaboutburger.com.
You're reading? Hang on. What? You're reading allaboutburger.com?
AAburger.com, all about burger.
They're like a national burger society.
The average American eats 3 burgers a week, which adds up to more than 150 burgers a year, according to allaboutburgers.com.
3 a week.
There's no way. That 150. That's not. There's got to be a better source. That's insane,
dude. Not to get into a whole hot dog thing of it, but I definitely probably eat 3 hamburgers a week.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
It's like to me, the hamburger is lunch. It's the standard American lunch. If I'm out and I'm hungry, I'm like, I'll just swing by and grab a burger from P. Terry's or
I will say I did eat a burger yesterday.
Oh, I think we should do this because I'm fascinated. I think I maybe do one every 2 months or something.
I don't want to get into sausage talk territory because I know we have that coming up. But one of the ideas on the drafts board is also another yearly food related thing. So we have some other stuff as well.
Okay.
But I like this idea and I'm into this idea. When would you want to start? Do you want to start September 1st?
Yeah.
Yeah, like back to school.
That's Labor. Is it Labor Day, September 1st?
Yeah, that's Labor Day.
All right. So September 1st to September 1st, Labor Day to Labor Day. Let's count our and it's not a contest.
Not a contest.
And
I do need an important clarification. Is a double and a single the same, or is a double 2 burgers?
Yeah, same.
That's
I think
the
it's
same.
the same. I think
It's a single item. Like if you can order it as like it would say 1 next to quantity, that's the item.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I feel like we
Americans
should know
consume-
doubles or singles as well.
This doesn't make sense. We gotta like really dial in on like this number because some of this does not seem right.
It doesn't make sense to you, but I'm telling you, after the hot dog thing, I saw so many comments from people who were like, Geoff said that it's insane that anybody could eat 70 hot dogs in a year, but he just doesn't understand the common man. I've eaten 450 hot dogs a year. I ate 800 hot dogs last year.
Not the
Geoff doesn't
common
know what he's
man.
talking about.
The common man.
I have
Holy
100 hot
shit.
dogs a month, and it's like, fucking Christ. You might, but I don't think my mother has had a hot dog in 20 years. I don't think my daughter's had more than 3 a year. My wife has had about 10 in the last year. All the guys I work with have fallen somewhere between like a 10th or a quarter of the yearly average. I came at like 90% towards the yearly average, and I was trying to hit it. I think that there's a lot of people out there in the world who don't eat as many hot dogs as you think, just like there are obviously a lot of people out there who eat more hot dogs than you think or that I eat. Obviously.
The pool was all Americans, and it wasn't just the common man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all Americans.
I was thinking about if I had ever hit the hot dog quota, and I think I did in the summer of 05.
So specific.
I'm pretty sure the summer of 05. That's a big hot dog summer for me.
How do you remember? You would have been
because
11.
they had I don't remember the company, but they had just introduced a product named the Top Dog, which I really liked, where it was a singular like wiener in a little plastic casing, and you could throw it in the microwave, and then the casing would split, and you'd know it was done. And then you'd peel the casing, and then you'd pop the dog on a bun and eat a hot dog. And I ate so many top dogs the first year that they were around, which I think, at least in my market, was the summer of 05. I probably was eating like 2 or 3 hot dogs every day.
I was trying to think, how do you make a hot dog less healthy? And putting it in the microwave in plastic seems to be the way.
Oh, it's a top dog, baby. What do you mean less healthy? It's number 1.
Andrew, something about the way you said hot dog summer really got to me.
It was a hot dog summer.
I want 2005 to be known as hot dog summer. I just looked up a list. I don't know what exactly we can do with this, but I wanted to see what other products were introduced in the summer of 2005. So I put a Wikipedia list. Maybe we should do some sort of a thing themed around the summer of 2005 someday. Do you know that's when the Shuffle and the Nano came out?
Really?
And a Hurricane Katrina.
Apple Remote, Beaver Buzz. I don't know what that is.
Tag body spray. Now we're talking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Furryville. All right. Oh, it's something different.
Furryville was different.
Anyway, I want to investigate hot dog summer of 2005 in some way in the future, content related.
Oh, Life Straw.
This is crazy. According to the USDA, 222 pounds per person of ground beef, which averages out to 2.4 burgers per day. There's no way these numbers are right.
But
this
that's
is the
not,
craziest
that's
thing
ground
I've ever
beef,
seen.
dude.
Yes.
That could be spaghetti sauce. That could be a lot of things. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is like, we have to like drill down and like find the average. It might be 3. I'm finding a lot of places that say 3 burgers per week.
Yeah, I think that's the average.
I think it's the average. I mean, think about it this way, if the national average is like 75 hot dogs a year, why wouldn't it be double that for burgers?
According to PBS, Americans eat 3 hamburgers a week, 156 hamburgers a year. 156 is the over-under.
My last question in regards to this.
Wow.
Chicken burgers. Different thing, not countable, only beef.
I would say
Are chicken burgers part of this?
If it's like if it looks like a burger.
I think
like
chicken
like
burger
burger?
sounds weird to me, but turkey burger I would allow. So I guess I got to allow chicken, yeah. Or like a lamb burger I would allow.
So any food that is called burger is part of the burger. Like we understand what a burger is, and as long as it fits that, okay.
I think the burger is the format, yeah.
Got it.
If the burger comes, say, like, normally it's served on a bun, but what if it was a specialty burger that's served on like a tortilla or like a bed of lettuce or something like that?
I think
there's some pretty, like, are you talking about like those, like that place in San Antonio that has like those Frito burger things?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like you could get lettuce instead of the bun. Like I'm fine with all of it.
And also, like near meat would count, Impossible Burger, anything like that.
Totally.
Meat alternatives. Yeah,
any veggie burger. I just don't see how it could be a burger if it's a tortilla.
Well, it's still a burger.
How?
It's hamburger meat formed into a patty.
We just said chicken was fine. Like a chicken in a tortilla is not a burger to me.
True, but if it's a specialty item on a menu and it's called like the something burger that's served in a tortilla.
I think if it's in the burger section of the menu, I think you're fine.
Yeah, if it's listed under hamburgers, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if you're just doing this at home and calling it a burger, that's one thing. But if you're going to a restaurant and they're doing a specialty thing, I think that's totally in the clear.
Excellent.
I'm excited. These are going to be interesting totals.
September 1st. I think oh man, I feel pretty good about this. I definitely eat more hamburgers than hot dogs.
It's not a contest.
Not a contest.
Not a contest.
Yeah, but it isn't. You're right. It's definitely not a contest.
Okay, I've made the Slack channel, but we can't use it until September 1st.
Okay.
I'm also going to archive dog count because we did it. So good work on that one.
Good job, everybody.
We should try to schedule Sausage Talk for sometime early next week so we can get these ideas
absolutely
written down before we forget them or lose enthusiasm.
I would love it if we could get a website where there's just like a live count.
We had
people want to check.
There was a community made one for hot dogs.
Who was updating it?
I don't remember the user's name or the person's name, but they had one and they reached out to us over Patreon, asked if we could forward our totals to them so that they could have accurate number. There were more than 4,000 community hot dogs tracked using their website. So that is a thing that exists.
I would love to talk to somebody out there in the world, maybe in the community, about designing some sort of a website that displays some sort of a visual timeline of all of our content so that it's a little bit easier to find. I had to go back and find something the other day, and it was a little conflated, the process to try to find this old video. And I don't know if there's anybody in the community that wants to lend their talents to that, but I would love to hire somebody or figure something out where we could just have a repository that's easy to see or index or search all the disparate amounts of content that we've created.
On Patreon, if it didn't happen in the last 10 days, it's pretty difficult to get to. We
do have the collections tab, which makes it a lot easier.
It helps. And that's eventually how I found what I was looking for. But yeah, it's a limit. I'm not complaining about it's a limitation of Patreon. I'm not trying to complain about it. It is what it is. I just think it'd be cool if we had like a website you could go to.
Speaking of like prop auctions, and we got the guillotine recently. I just got an email that I got outbid on an item that I forgot I bid on 2 weeks ago. The auction is not live yet. We've talked about before, Geoff, you and I, about an estate auction is weird because you have the item and you know that you only have it because that person's dead. And that's just not a great feeling necessarily.
Yeah, it's like everybody wanted me to buy stuff from the David Lynch estate. Yes. And it was like, I liked him too much to pour through a dead guy's things.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
So,
it felt weird to me.
I completely agree with you on that. There is one coming up where I do not feel that way at all. And it is the estate sale of Larry King. And one of the things that is up for auction is his Shrek 2 reading script.
Wow, that's awesome.
It has his lines highlighted, and it comes with like a poster, I think, and like something else, like a framed variety story with his character on the front of it. I forgot I bid on that. It was very cheap. I'm glad I got outbid because I don't necessarily want it. It was just the cheapest thing that I thought was stupid that was available to buy. But I guess if people want a Shrek 2 reading script that was once owned by Larry King, you can go get it.
So Americans eat 50 billion burgers a year.
Not Larry King.
They have... I'm just reading this dumb website. They have 8 million gallons of mustard. We consume 8 million gallons of mustard. I don't even know how you make mustard. Have you guys ever made mustard?
It's a seed, and then you crush it up, right?
Yeah.
You ground it.
I know that mustard is a seed. I've cooked with it before, but I've never turned that seed into a yellow sauce that I put on top of a hamburger before. I don't know what the process is.
I assume water's involved. I assume you put it in one of those grinders, and you got to crush it up.
I bet there's more to it than that.
Probably vinegar in there.
I bet probably is.
Now vinegar is, I have no idea where vinegar comes from. I wouldn't have the slightest idea.
Yeah, vinegar,
if somebody told me to make
wine.
vinegar, how do I do that? I get water and then what?
Maybe I'll get into being I've already decided I'm going to be the sack of burgers guy, which is really going to come in handy over the next year because this is already something Nick and I worked out.
Oh yeah.
Where anytime I show up, I just want to show up with a sack of burgers. Be like, anybody want a burger? Maybe I'll be a mustard maker and get into like artisan mustard making,
like DIY mustard.
Yeah, like what if I get develop like a really good mustard recipe and then because it's awesome.
Can you plant mustard in your backyard?
Yeah, probably.
Is it just like
grow it?
Like I never thought about like growing a mustard tree.
It's like whenever I hear people growing like food stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah, I got some rosemary in the back. I've never heard anyone be like, I got to go get some mustard. I'll be right back.
No, it's just like mustard's just like a little flower. It's like a nice looking little flower. Like if you told me that that's what you were growing, it would be like, oh, that's fine.
Could you just have the petals on a dog? Do you think? Would you get the same like peppery flavor?
No, I don't think the petals. I don't think it's a Willy Wonka world where the petals taste like mustard.
I think we gotta give it a shot.
I imagine they taste like petals.
Okay.
Maybe. Let's find out.
Why don't, this is what you have to do. This is the experiment. You have to blindfold Gavin and then you have 3 different hot dogs, each with petals on it, and he needs to be able to tell if he's having the mustard petals or not.
Oh, that's good. One's like roses. This is good.
Oh, I'd be able to do that instantly.
There's no way that you'd be able to tell which one was the mustard petals.
All right, mustard petal taste test, Eric. Write that down.
All right, yeah, I'm putting it
Are
on.
you going to put any other edible flowers?
I think they all have to be edible. No, we're not going to poison you.
Yeah, it's different edible flowers.
So it could be a leaf or something, like a mint?
No, but it could be mint. It could be what's another? Basil. Could be parsley.
Could be a tulip.
Could be dill. Could be tulip. Could be rose.
Some nice rose petals. I like the idea of you looking at rose petals on a hot dog and thinking it would taste like ketchup.
Could be a hot
red.
dog made entirely out of Turkish delight, and the whole thing is
Ew.
set up to get you to eat Turkish delight.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know if I want to be blindfolded anymore.
I think you can be a real cool guy with an inner lip tattoo eating mustard flour on your hot dogs.
Oh, you know what'd be cool? If I gotta learn how to make this mustard, because sometimes mustard goes on deviled eggs, right? Or in deviled eggs. And we're gonna do that deviled egg eating competition where Gavin and Nick see who can eat the most deviled eggs. That I was gonna make all the deviled eggs. Maybe I'll make the mustard that goes in the deviled eggs and then make the deviled eggs.
I don't want to get sick, though.
Yeah, same here.
You're not gonna get sick of I'm making good food, asshole.
That sounds like I'm trying some first attempt mustard here.
No. I'm gonna write this down. Make mustard. Make mustard to go in deviled egg off.
What if we just put in a bag or in the bit barrel, we put in all the condiments, and whatever you pull out, you have to make that one from scratch.
Oh, ooh.
And everyone has a different one.
Ooh. I like that.
Can you look it up, or do you have to try to ponder how you even make it?
I think you should be able
I think
to
you can look it up. Yeah.
Good. Because I'm still pondering vinegar here. I got no idea. I got no clue.
I don't know that you can like make vinegar in the time we're like trying to make a video.
Yeah. I think you just use vinegar.
I think vinegar is like a fermented fruit thing or whatever.
Oh, fermentation.
Yeah.
That's probably the way it is. Yeah, because it's the Yeah. What are we fermenting though? Onion? Is it like onion water?
No. I think it's like I think it's just like grapes and stuff. I think it's just fruit.
It's grapes and stuff?
I think it's like vinegar is just a fermentation process
From a grape? How many
I would never
different
guess grape.
liquids do grapes get? Like they're hogging everything.
All right, here we go.
They're hogging everything. Yeah.
Vinegar is primarily made of acetic acid and water, with the acetic acid being produced through fermentation of alcohol. The alcohol in turn comes from various sources like fruit, grain, or even industrial alcohol, depending on the type of vinegar.
Yeah, because I think it's like a wine offshoot, I think.
Oh.
It's a 2-step fermentation process.
So you can take fruit through alcohol into vinegar?
I guess so, yeah.
That's nuts. What happens after that?
Because isn't that like they say, like when alcohol goes bad, it turns into vinegar?
Yeah.
You said that like you reach the end of the universe and learn that there's more. But what's next?
Yeah, like what happens if you leave vinegar for 25 years?
I bet it tastes really, really, really strong.
Yeah.
NFL's gonna have to move to vinegar salt.
Oof.
You guys ever thought about doing like smelling salts before like some gaming stuff?
I've done
Considered it,
before.
but
they're insane, dude.
Yeah.
We used to have it in the army. We used to fuck with people.
What is it?
Smelling salts? It's like
Is it drugs?
No. It's like ammonia or something.
Yeah,
Something
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
ammonia. Yeah.
it's ammonia.
Like concentrated.
Oh, like cat piss?
I don't think it's like cat piss. I just know it's like a really, 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 really strong. It's a smell so strong it like wakes you up if you get like knocked out. And then people do it when it's time to hit like their max like PR stuff when like they're working out or they're about to go hit the field and they got to get all like amped up. And I thought about it just going on like Call of Duty and trying to beat like that one level. Maybe it's like what you need.
Gavin's office is a large smelling salt.
I've been pretty amped in here recently.
They just banned them in the NFL for this season.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that.
Yes. out of concerns that players could use them to essentially get out of concussion protocol.
Yes. Yeah. And then, so that means there's like plenty for us to buy.
That's true.
Yeah. Ample
Number one supplier now out.
Why would you want to get out of concussion protocol?
If
you
want
got
to
to get in there. Coach says you got to play, baby.
Got to play, man.
You want to play more than you want to like die more?
Yes.
Yeah, because every game you're not playing, your replacement is proving that they can do the job that you just couldn't do.
That's right.
You're worried about losing your fucking career.
I think it's also just a mindset of like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm tough.
CTE is something that happens to other people, not me.
Have you had a concussion, Andrew? Or is your head made of the same stuff as your nose?
I don't think so. I don't think I've had a concussion. What was interesting is when my mom was in the hospital for her ankle, one of the nurses was the sister of somebody I went to elementary school with. And she recognized her and they were talking. And she brought up me. And her response was, "Is that the kid that hurt his knee?" Which I thought was interesting to know that was my perception of elementary school. That was what I was known as, I guess. We're playing baseball using a lacrosse stick, like the pull part in the playground. And I hit a dinger. I hit a home run. I got real excited about it. And I went to sprint to what would have been first base. And I was right next to the wooden barrier between the gravel part of the playground and like the cement on the side. And I tripped and I fell and I went knee first into the cement that had a bunch of those little gravel pieces that like parks have. And it like shredded my knee in a way that didn't hurt that bad, but looked really awful. And like blood splattered everywhere. And all the kids got freaked out. And I got sent home.
Oh, wow.
So that's my legacy, I guess. I'm the kid that hurt his knee.
Yeah, I would say similarly, my like worst injury to least pain ratio injury was on my knee. That's crazy.
Really? Interesting.
I've had so many concussions that the last one I got, a doctor told me that I had to stop getting concussions or I was going to die.
Johnny Knoxville?
Holy shit.
He was just like, concussions are really bad for you, right? And how many of you? And I was like, it was my 5th concussion. And he was like, you got to stop doing this. You're not going to live long. And I was like, oh, I'm not trying to.
How did you get the 5th one?
I was in the Army. And
so you already at 5, like in your 20s?
Yeah, I was in my 20s.
Oh my God.
I was like 22, maybe.
Jeff.
Yeah. I got hit by a baseball. That knocked me out flat. Woke up in the emergency room. Had a little bit of gray hair from that one. Fell off a half pipe on my head. Went over the handlebars on a bike once. I think there's another one in there somewhere. And then anyway, the one that the last time I got a concussion is maybe the worst. I was pushing an AV cart in the Army and it was like so fucking heavy. And I was like working it around a corner and I got kind of stuck. So I went around the other side to pull and I like wrenched it free and pulled. And so it's one of those things where you're like pulling a heavy cart towards you and it pushes into you. And as it was like pushing into me with the momentum, I turned around and there was a stairwell and it was like the landing on the stairs, like right above me. So it was like right, like the line of where I guess began was right about my forehead height. And it was just like under, like if I had a ducked, I would have just gone under it. And the cart pushed my forehead into the stairs and I was fucking gone, throwing up and just gone. That was rough.
Brutal. Fuck. Wow.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you've done really well in the last couple of decades.
I haven't had a concussion in over 20 years. Yeah.
You better start knocking on wood, bud. That's wild. Wow.
I don't want to get any more, that's for sure.
No kidding. Well, we gotta be gentle with you.
From like 10 to 22, I was real rough on me. Yeah. So like that was my 12-year concussion period, but I'm past that.
I'm floored. If you would have been like, oh yeah, we were doing like immersion, it would have been like, oh yeah, I wonder which one that was. And you were like, so I was 22. Like, no. What the fuck?
The only time I ever got hurt in my 22-year career at Rooster Teeth was on Does It Do?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I sliced my hand open.
Poor
Yeah.
Tyler Stab.
I know. I felt so bad for him.
Poor Tyler Stab.
I was trying so hard. I put my hand behind my back and I was like, let's wrap up. Let's keep filming. And they're like, why are you, what? And I was like, it's fine. Well, I was like, it's fine. We'll just keep filming. I was like trying to wrap it up. And I'm like, it's going to be fine. We're going to get through it. And they were like, absolutely not.
And then you huffed some smelling salts and you kept going.
Yeah.
I've been having fun being at the office a lot recently. We've been doing a lot in there.
You got the pinball machine moved. It's been great, man. This place rocks.
Not by the front door anymore.
No. I found an excuse to go every day this week, and it has been just a delight.
I'm going to have to probably come less because you've started going back to Achievement Hunter mode.
We had a close call today. We had Andrew. We had a close call. We had an Achievement Hunter close call today.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I stopped
myself. Set all the sprinklers off?
No,
we don't have sprinklers. No,
Gavin.
I had a coffee on my desk, a little iced coffee that Eric kindly got me from nearby. And what are you taking away?
Gavin and I sit next to each other. I sit to his left, and I saw that coffee, and I shit you not, Andrew, I saw that coffee on his desk, and it was in front of his keyboard, and the way he was sitting, and my hand reflexively I got into a backhand motion, and I was reflexively about to, I wasn't even thinking. I was just in autopilot mode, and I was about to whack it to see if I could hit the coffee into his keyboard and then all the way down into his lap. And I was like, what are you doing? I saw my hand and I was like, what are you doing? And I stopped myself. And I was like, no, don't. And then I told him what I'd almost done. But it was real close, man. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have done it.
Maybe you're not a menace and it's just you have cat-like reflexes.
No,
that
I
sounds
think
like
I'm
a cat move. Just swiping a thing on the thing.
I think I'm a menace. It's like, there was a movie a couple of years, I don't remember, a horror movie where a guy got like a hand, he got it decapitated and he got his arm cut off and he got like a new arm, but the arm was evil from a serial killer and it would do stuff and hurt people and he had no control over it. I have like a dickhead hand. I just have like a hand that is a menace that I don't have any control over.
It belongs to you when you were 20, but you've still got it.
Yeah, I've got two 20-year-old hands in a 50-year-old's body, and I don't know what to do about it.
I forgot what it's like to be in the office, just like in your vicinity, but not necessarily working on something. Like I was under the other day, I was under the desk trying to like rewire some of the networking stuff, just so we all have our own like full gigabit connection, and I'm unplugging stuff, and then I was like moving Ethernet cables around, and then suddenly from above, because I'm under the desk, all I hear is like, slam, slam, slam. It's like, nothing works. But and I guess I unplugged your Xbox, Geoff, or something. And then you getting annoyed at that and slamming the table, then somehow like unplugged your HDMI from your monitor. And you were just getting more and more annoyed, just smacking everything and breaking everything as it was like a cascading effect that went beyond my control.
It was a full day of Geoff having tech problems and the shit just kept rolling downhill. And that meant some keyboards were getting slammed around on some desks.
You smashed your space bar off, which is great. I think we've had that keyboard for a month. And all you need to do is just wait for it to come, everything to come back on. I had to rewire like half your shit because you'd loosened it all.
I put the keyboards, the spacebar back on. It's back on. It works. Yeah, I got real mad for a second.
I was just under the table, just like, all right, chill out.
Shit stopped working in the middle of something. Suddenly stuff's not working. And then I dropped my controller on the ground. Well, I threw my controller on the ground or whatever. And it made my monitor stop working. That made no sense.
It was like a Rube Goldberg of shit.
Oh, man. Gavin, did you see that Rube Goldberg I sent you the other day? The video?
Yeah. That was great.
Oh, man. You make it sound like I'm some sort of an angry tyrant, but it was all done in a playing, loving way.
Oh yeah, it was like tongue in cheek, but then you actually broke stuff for real that I had to fix, and you were genuinely annoyed.
Well, yeah, because I broke stuff. But I was mad at myself, not you.
Yeah, I guess I've never worked in the same office as you, where I'm IT and tech support. So it's a slightly different experience.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
I really am having a blast. We need some new drinks though. We're low on drinks. Have we talked about the awesome trash can that we got at work?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
We got to release that video of Eric with the trash can on social.
You do. It is very
put it up today.
Instant classic. Instant classic. We when we went to El Famoso for the hot dog Thursday that they had, we were taken aback, Eric and I, because in their break room, they had one of those trash cans with the swinging thank you door that you put the trash in that they have at fast food restaurants, like that they would have at Wendy's or McDonald's. And we were like, how the fuck did you guys get that? And Natalie was like, we have a hookup or whatever. And we were like, could we get your hookup? And then it fell through. But we just bought one on, I don't know, Granger or one of those like industrial websites. And we finally put it together. And it is the coolest fucking thing in the world.
It looks like a lot of fun. Our
kitchen looks like a Burger King now.
And if we wanted to put up that video on social tomorrow, is that all right, Eric, or have we missed it?
Oh, you can just tell me when you want it up.
I can put together a thumbnail for
dickhead. You. Oh, man.
Yep.
That's the best.
You can just tell me when you want it up, and then when it's about to go up, you can change your mind. That's up to you.
I didn't change my mind. What do you mean?
Okay.
What did I change?
No, it's fine. Yeah, you just let me know when you want it up.
Geoff, end the episode.
Yeah, good.
Whenever you want it up, you just say.
Well,
can't let this
I just need to know.
Before regulation.
check the calendar. It should be there.
Like, which days ahead of this one? Which days already?
Just have a look. Just have a look on the calendar, man. Anytime you have a question, man, just have a look at that calendar, dude. Yeah, no problem.
Check your most updated screenshot of the calendar.
Just check out that calendar. You just let me know what day you want it up. We'll put it up. No problem. I'm telling you, whatever day you want, man.
Okay.
I tried it.
Just keep going. Just keep fighting through it.
All right. Well, before the regulation company disintegrates in front of us all, this has been episode 66 of the Regulation Podcast. We hope you liked it. I'll be honest with you. This one was in rehearsals for a week. We did dress rehearsals. We did like 4 different read-throughs of the script, but I really feel like we nailed it this week. Hopefully you agreed with us, and we got to get to writing because we got a whole new script to come up with for 67.
We still in season 1 of Regulation era?
Oh, no, I think we're in season 2.
Okay. That's season 2.
I felt like it was still pretty season 1-ish. Do we vote?
Did we not declare at the end of season?
I thought we did.
I thought we did too.
On the 1 year mark. Yeah, you're right.
I think we did at the 1 year mark.
Okay, so we're in season 2.
Yeah, but Gavin's got some decisions to make about it, so don't worry. He'll let us know later.
Gavin, go ahead and get those notes to us on that decision we made 4 months ago.
Now that it's done, yeah, absolutely. Now's the time.
Appreciate it. And check out our Patreon, patreon.com/theregulationpod. And don't forget, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/theregulationpod. And don't forget, we're on YouTube at The Regulation Podcast or Regulation Gameplay. And don't forget, we love you.
Love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Bye.